Hey folks, welcome to another video. In this video, we will be discussing what happens in a BPO interview. The first and foremost thing that you guys need to do if you have not already appeared for an interview is to create your profile in websites like monster.com, shine.com and naukri.com. Naukri.com is the best website where you can find a lot of jobs. Along with the profiles that you create in these three websites, you should also create an account on LinkedIn. Not necessarily you would get a lot of jobs on LinkedIn until and unless you are from the tech background, but for anything else you should also have a professional social networking profile. So Facebook is not considered as a professional one, but again, if you have a LinkedIn profile, that would help you in the long run. Now make sure you're completing all the steps in all the mentioned websites that I have informed. You can upload your video resume, or you can create a simple resume for yourself. Like in my previous videos, I have informed you how you can create your online resume from canva.com. There are a lot of brilliant templates out there, so select the best templates that you like and create a good resume for yourself. Long gone are the days when we used to type our resume in MS Word. Right now, companies are looking for more vibrant and more attractive resume. Let's say you got your call from the first company who have asked you to visit their office premises for the interview. Considering this is a BPO interview, there would be anywhere between 3 to 7 rounds. That's pretty much it. The jobs that I have been interviewed for had a 3-step interview process. I never appeared for an interview that took like 7 rounds of interview just to get a job. So BPO jobs are pretty easy. You can see it for yourself. For newbies, what happens is a lot of us, we fumble a lot. The fumbling comes because we are nervous. So if you are someone who is always nervous or gets nervous during interviews or something, I would request you not to be nervous, because those are interviewers. They are not going to eat you up. That's the first thing. The second thing is, you are going to make a lot of mistakes, and those mistakes would only help you to improve yourself for the future interviews that you're about to appear. Apart from this, this is how a BPO interview works. So the first round would be a PIR round. In a PIR round, that's called personal interview round. In a personal interview round, the recruiter, not an HR, it's a recruiter. The recruiter would be asking you about yourself. So this is how it should sound like. I would just give you a mock interview, okay? So the mock interview should be something like, my name is so and so, I am from so and so, I completed my education from so and so university. Apart from my education, I was also an active participant in extracurricular activities. I have got so many awards, so and so. Brief them about your achievements, and then you started pursuing your higher secondary from so and so college or so and so school, and gradually you completed your graduation from XYZ university or XYZ school. Do not mention your percentages in any of those, please. Finally, get down to your family. Inform them about your family background. How many members are there in your family? It should sound something like, we are a family of 5, which includes my parents, my father and my mother. My father is employed in so and so or has a business. My mom also has a business or has a job or is a homemaker, and we are 3 siblings. I am the eldest one, or I am the younger one, or I have an elder and a younger brother or sister. Both of them explain about what they do. Explain also, the final part should be about your hobbies and what your hobbies are. To be very honest with you, listening to music and watching movies is the most common hobby. You can go for it as well, because they would not ask you any questions about that. Or if you have any specific hobby, you can mention about it as well. That's all about the PI round. If it goes well, they would move you to a tech round. In a tech round, they would see your typing skills. You would need to type like 30 words per minute. That's the average standard of all call centers. Even if you are appearing for voice, chat or email or backend support, it should be it should be for like 30 words per minute with more than 90% accuracy. Now, if you're unsure that you would be able to achieve that, I would request you to practice very briefly on, there are so many websites available, you can go ahead and do your typing tests over there. After you selected, after you pass the second round, basically, it's not really important. The second round is not really that important, because if you are appearing for a voice based job, they would only check the typing skills, that's all. Even if you score less than 90%, or if your word count is 25 words per minute, they would not reject you, because in BPO industry there is a huge head crunch. They require people every time, so they know if you are a bit here and there on your typing skills and on accuracy, you would catch up on that once you are in your job. So guys, the third round should be something regarding an interview with the HR or with the ops manager. So the ops manager would brief you about their company and would also ask you why are you willing to join in a BPO, or if you are willing to do night shift, how are you going to cope up with everything. So your answers should be pretty straightforward. You would have to brief them about their company, that way they would know that you have done your homework. So before you go for the interview, do study a bit about the company that you are appearing for. You have to let them know that you are very passionate about your job. Once you get yourself involved in a job, you do not quit it until and unless it's done. So that would gauge your persistence level on the job. And secondly, you would have to tell them that you want to become a good orator, and this is the only platform where you can improve your skills, your spoken English skills, your and other skills that requires convincing people over the phone. So that would be your final round, and there would be an additional question where the ops team or the HR might ask you about, they would give you a topic to speak about. Let's say they would give you a topic like the BPO industry in India, or the most common topic that HRs provide is arranged marriage versus love marriage, or the dowry system in India, caste system in India. This is totally unrelated questions, so they would ask. One of the ops manager asked me if Indian government should legalize weed. So that was my question from one of the company's ops manager, and I got to know why why I was asked such a question, because again there are too many of ganja smokers in call centers. So anyways, so those are the questions that they would ask. In between all of these three rounds, there would be a round called Versant. Versant is basically a round where an AI, or let's say for an example, they would provide your number, you would get an automated call, and in the automated call there would be an automated voice who would be briefing you what is going to happen. So they would say something like, the automated voice would say you something like they are going to read a paragraph for you, and they would ask you questions about that. It is like a 2 to 3 minutes of question and answer, or the total call duration would be for 2 to 3 minutes. So you would have to pass that. Only after you pass that, the other rounds would come in. Typically, call centers like Concentrix and Amazon, they have their own Versant rounds. Amex and other companies, I haven't seen anyone taking Versant rounds. But yeah, you should be well prepared for Versant rounds as well. I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you are looking for a job, or if you are looking for any other assistance. I would definitely try to reply back to you. Apart from that, I am desperately looking for subscribers. Please subscribe to this channel so that I can hit my target of 1000 subscribers by the end of July 2022. Thanks for watching guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.